the heart of Europe lies Switzerland, a radiant and stunning destination. Ghaz embarked on his first and furthest solo expedition, a 14-hour flight from Singapore to Zurich. Subsequently, a 2-hour train journey to Interlaken unfolded, with the ride revealing captivating views that inspired reflections on life. Ghaz embarks on a journey through Bern, a city steeped in the richness of its 12th century history. The medieval Old Town, declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site, unfolds a tale of bygone eras. Meeting his local friend Paula, Ghaz delves into the financial hub, uncovering Switzerland's banking legacy.
This is our Swiss National Bank, and they're making like every decision that how much dollars we're going to buy, how much euros we're going to buy, so that our Swiss franc is staying strong, so that we can export and import things to our favorite, so that it's good for us. And underneath that we're standing right now is actually a vault, and here's all the gold that we own as a nation. So if you want to get some gold, you can just, no, it's not open. It's open like usually every 5 years. Like all of these buildings are open to the public, but you have to stand in line for at least 4 hours.
Just to see from the outside.
Just to like go inside and see like the most basic things.
Have you seen it before?
No, I was in the Parliament building twice, once with the school and once just as a private person. And it's quite impressive because usually you only see it like on the TV and then you're actually sitting where the decisions are made. Because of the weather and the rain and everything, they wear off like so fast. But it's like a national thing that we want to like keep the tradition alive. So that's why there's always somewhere construction where they have to like rebuild and remodel the houses just because they're like high maintenance. There is a rule, actually a law, that says that in like the old part of Bern, like here, you cannot build any building higher than the Minster.
Okay.
It has to stay lower than that. Only in this part, only in the old town, because in the new town you have like hospitals and stuff like that, and they can build as high as like the law says it's okay. So the outside, when you look, when you're like in front of it, there's still like those massive statues and all the fancy things, but inside here it's like very clean, slick, just because the people thought like having like a Holy Maria inside, that's like evil and it's not good, because you don't pray to Maria, you just pray to Jesus like God. So that's why inside it's like very clean, and on the outside it's still like, you still see the traces from before. Each fountain has their own names, their own history, and their own legacy, why it's there, and who created it, and just everything around it. And this Rathausapotheke, that's the oldest pharmacy in Bern. And every place like this has like a name. This one is Rathausplatz, it's written right on the wall. It just means that the building stays here and it's the place in front of it.
Oh, it's not the street name?
It's not the street name, it's just the name for this specific place.
Okay.
For the streets, it's always on the side, and this one is called Postgasse, because the post office was in this street. If you go up, you will see the ocean. Do you see it? It's right on that building.
So it was made by a Swiss artist.
Yes. I don't know his name, to be honest.
Is it like one of the attraction here for people?
Kind of. But it's like a hidden attraction because most people don't know that. Because there is no sign or anything. There's just a random ladder and that's it. This is the river called Oder. And we have like different regions in Switzerland. And this region here is called Odertal. So the valley of Oder, because the river is called Oder and it's the valley of it. And for example, I live in the region of the Emmental, and there is a river called Emme, and it's a valley. So it's the valley of the Emme.
Venturing further, they visited the bear pit, where historical tales intertwine.
But there was an incident, and the man fell actually in.
Like feeding the bear? Or...
No, he was like falling into the cage, and the bear just ripped him apart. And that's when they decided to upgrade and make the new one with like higher fences and everything, just to make sure it's not gonna happen again.
But how can someone fall down from it?
I think I was 8 when it happened, and it was all over the news, and somehow like his backpack fell in, and then he wanted to like grab it, and he just fell down as well, and he was, you know, ripped apart by the bears. And one bear was still in the there are like cages underneath, and he was still closed in, and the other one just played with him and ripped him apart, and they had to like kill him to secure the remains of the man.
Next, Ghaz and Paula explored the Zytglogge clock building, where a charming toy emerges every hour, adding a touch of whimsy to the cityscape.
Every hour, there's like a...
Even at night?
Even at night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Will it be scary at night to suddenly
It's a little scary, but usually there's no one around, so it doesn't really matter. Now you can see it on the top, the little guy moving. For example, Bern is very close to the French speaking part.
Okay.
So that's why I had to learn French in school. The French people have to learn German. Or there's like an Italian speaking part, and those people have to either learn German or Italian as a second language.
Okay.
So it is mandatory to learn a second language. And nowadays they actually changed the rules. They also have to learn English. So you're learning 3 languages at least in school here.
Their historical journey continued to a nearby Christmas market.
It's called Sternenmarkt. That translates to star market. And usually in summer, there are like a lot of benches and people just sit and hang out here. And during winter, or December specifically said, there's like a Christmas market. That's pretty famous around like Bern and the canton of Bern. Gern englisches raclette. Herdöpfel.
So is it like a traditional dish here?
Yes, exactly. It's just like melted cheese over potatoes with some pickled cucumbers and some pickled onions.
It is better. You know,
Better with it?
Yeah. Because just the cheese and the potato is a bit bland.
Yes, and it's very
Yeah.
heavy as well.
Yeah, when you mix them,
Yeah.
it's a complete dish.
Life's tapestry is woven with threads of moments, each one leaving a unique imprint on the canvas of our memories.